Hit a sick ass little back workout on Valentine's Day. "25 minutes of cardio and wrote some bars on the treadmill." Honestly, I got some fire music coming up, y'all. I know when independent wannabe rappers say that, we all cringe. But for real, I got some flames coming up. I just figured out how to consistently rhyme 2 words, and that's really all you need. If you're a rapper, you're trying to come up, you figure out how to rhyme not 2 words, but like multiple syllables, which is often 2 words. It's like the easiest shit ever, but for a long time I wasn't doing that. For a long time I was just like, do, boo, chew. And now I'll be like, apricots, tater tots, chasing thoughts, draped in chalk. Whatever, you get the idea. But yeah, in the morning usually by the time the pump hits and I'm on the treadmill, I'm in that mental space where I'm like, yo, I'm a fucking rapper, dog. And then I'll just start, dropping that shit. Although a lot of times if I read it in the afternoon, I'll be like, yo, this shit weak as fuck, you gay motherfucker, you stupid. But that's just my negative self-talk. I gotta overcome that. They got the All-Star game going on. This whole hotel got remodeled. I don't know if you guys can see it. Intuit Dome over here popping off. Oh, I gotta get a shake in, and then I'm gonna edit, and that's it. Not an exciting day. My lady's in Colorado. Some people getting married on Valentine's Day. Honestly, that's the only way you can make Valentine's Day meaningful to me, is if that's your wedding anniversary. Because otherwise I'm just like, what are we doing here, bro? Some made up bullshit. Buy your lady flowers randomly. Don't wait until Valentine's Day. If you're at the Ralph's at your local grocery store, just hit the entrance, cop that $12 bouquet, something like pink, purple, yellow, that kind of combo. It's really all you need. This whole like dozen roses, 2 dozen roses, that's just dumb. I mean, maybe once in a blue moon, but I don't see people really giving a shit about that. It doesn't even look that good. A bunch of roses all like just piled in, it's all just red. Like from an aesthetic standpoint, I'm not really. If I was gonna have sex with a man and he bought me those roses, I'd be like, bro, you should have copped something from the Ralphs. Be more likely to put out at that point. Hey, yo, pause. Been watching a lot of pause compilations. Black dudes pausing. That's the shit right there. Gives my day meaning. Whew. I had mad restless legs last night. Bro, could not fall asleep. And here's a trick for you. If you have restless legs, honestly, you get up, you crush some ice cream. It's not gonna fix it, but I don't know, bro. The ice cream kind of like releases some kind of chemical in your brain that tells your legs like, we're good to relax, brother. I don't know, that's my theory. That's my teoria. I'm doing like 2 workouts a day right now. Not every day, but like, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days a week. I'll do a lift in the morning, plus a little bit of cardio post lift, and then afternoon I'll hit a ruck, like a walk with a weighted backpack on. Fucking spent $300 on this backpack and plate just so that I could walk around with it. I don't know. I don't feel bad. The backpack is sick. Once I'm sold on something, I'm down, bro. Let's run it. But now I got mad credit card debt because I keep on just buying shit. I keep on buying shit to help me lose weight. And then you would assume I'm the fittest person on the planet based on the things that I possess. Fuck, dude. I mean, what are you gonna do? This is the year. This is the year we're changing our lives, guys. I'm vlogging. I don't really know how I feel about this. It's kind of like, you know, I was a big fan of Rich Piana and some other off-the-cuff vloggers, but it's because he was jacked. And he was kind of funny. And he was a good hang. R.I.P. Rich. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing this for a little bit at least. Just giving it a try. Hopefully I can edit it into something that's like remotely interesting. And I got these microphones coming. Maybe this will get me to stop texting and driving. Not texting and driving. Checking social media and driving. Like literally, if you guys saw the way that I drive on a regular basis, you would be like alarmed because I'm just looking at my phone. I'll be merging into a massive freeway on my phone. Bro, I bought the DJI Mic Minis, and they came yesterday. No charging case. If you try to buy the charging case individually, it's $70. But if you bundle it with the mics, it's only $20 extra. So I had to return that shit, or like process the return on the Amazon app, order the new one, and now today I gotta go to Whole Foods in El Segundo and drop off the other shit. Repackaging it is the worst. You open everything and then you're like, oh fuck, I gotta get, and you can never repackage it the way that they originally did it, you know, like the cable was perfectly twisted and tucked in, and like, you know, you try to do your best, but yeah, I don't know. This camera keeps on tilting. Low key, this is kind of sick. All the batteries dying. All right, guys, I'll see you in there. Better audio coming soon, I promise. And if you're watching this, say what's up. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm even doing. Hey, kitty. What's up? Yeah? Sleeping on my jacket. Yeah. Yeah. You're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. Oh. She's a good girl. You're a good girl. What? What? Let's go see the bird. Bird. Left this heater on while I was gone. Jesus. ¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué hubo? I'm gonna let you out right now. Let me put this camera down. This is my second meal. Hey. This is my second meal. I had 60 grams of oatmeal in the morning with a scoop of protein powder and cinnamon. I'm down with the oatmeal. I spent a lot of years doing low carb and fantasizing about eating, you know, any kind of carbs really. So this is 175 grams of rice, 200 grams of New York strip, and about 120 grams of like a vegetable medley is peas, carrots, and corn with sriracha. The sriracha makes everything better. Honestly, I undercooked the rice a little bit because I tried to make, I have a small rice cooker, and when I meal prepped yesterday I was trying to make at least like 6 meals, so I just dumped a bunch of rice in that thing. I kind of eyeball the water usually, but this is the first time that I put too little water, but it's still edible. Oh, these are the mics that I was telling you about. The new one's coming today. I don't know about you guys, but Amazon in LA, same day delivery. Shit's crazy. But yeah, dude, I'm trying to, I guess I haven't really explained the whole point of this channel. You know, I've been fucking doing this for years. I've lost a bunch of weight. I've gained it back, lost it again. And I'm finally at a point where I think I can lose it and keep it off. And I'm just trying to hold myself accountable. Big part of it is not drinking. And I'm hoping to help some people or motivate people to stay sober in the process, because, you know, like when you're getting fucked up, you end up just, like, if you don't have that baseline of sobriety, it's hard to stick to a meal plan, it's hard to get good sleep, it's hard to do all these things. And if you got a problem with being a fat fuck, you gotta minimize the other shit that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to lose weight and you want to just keep things simple, well, let's at least not drink and do drugs. Smoke a little bit of weed here and there. But if you can be sober-minded 95% of the time, I've noticed that increases the likelihood that I'm going to stick to the plan. So, you know, just trying to keep myself accountable. Help you guys stay accountable. I got 2 weeks of paid time off coming up. And I'm going to take this time to, like, you know, kind of make these videos and show you guys what I'm doing. And I wish I could film at the gym. To me, that's crazy. Filming at the gym is psychotic, in my opinion. But maybe that's just me, like, projecting. But if I'm at the gym and some motherfucker is filming with a nice camera like this, be like, yo, what are you doing, bro? And then on top of that, I'm like, oh, well, if you're gonna film in the gym, you gotta be hot. You can't be a fat fuck filming at the gym. But yeah, that's obviously my own insecurity. Whatever. That's what the whole point of this is. Accountability. Focus on a healthy lifestyle so that we can improve ourselves. My goofy ass got the paper. I feel like one day I got an ad about, I don't know, getting the news or, yo, stay informed for $1 a week. I'm so fucking stupid, bro. I just fall for this shit. So then I started getting the paper, and then I was like, why am I getting the physical paper? They give you the app on the phone, but I was getting the physical paper, and I was like, okay, I need to read the paper every day. I was sitting and reading the paper for like an hour in the morning, which is kind of fun. Like, let's see what's in here. White House has to work harder to keep GOP lawmakers in line. Whatever. What does GOP mean? I hear that I don't know what that means. Skating's quad god is mortal after all. I blew it. Ice Foley's. Ilya Malinin, the heavily favored American known for his quadruple jump, crashed out of medal contention Friday at the Winter Olympics in Italy, falling twice to finish 8th. Yo, that must be devastating, dog. You spend 4 years training, and now you're in Italy eating non-GMO pasta. Fucking hit a double flip. You know what? You've done this a million times, and you just straight up crashed out of medal contention. That's an intense sentence, bro. I guess the paper is interesting. I get why I fell for it. It's weird because then it has these sections, you know. Okay, AI tools begin to bully humans, raising red flags in Silicon Valley. Oh my god, bro, with the AI shit. Scott Sambo woke up early Wednesday morning to learn that an artificial intelligence bot had written a blog post accusing him of hypocrisy and prejudice. Okay, I can't do this. Oh my, dude. Why is AI writing blog posts? It doesn't make any sense. So, for the macros, I'm using Carbon Diet Coach, which honestly is probably my favorite tracking app. I use MyFitnessPal, the paid version, and I use the First Form app. Honestly, that one's mid, even though I fuck with Andy. Carbon's the best one. It recognizes most of the barcodes, and then it has the coaching built in. So it'll tell you what your calories are supposed to be based on what you tracked and what your weigh-in is. So I have a weigh-in on the 17th. Right now the app is saying that my calorie target is around 2,800. I weighed in at 285 this morning. But the problem is the other day I weighed in at 282 because I weighed in post-workout. And I had hit the sauna, whatever. So my weight was way down. Then I, went back up. So the app is recommending I eat too much. But once you kind of use it for a while, you realize, okay, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So realistically, I'm at around 2,500. I go a little bit over, a little bit under. So this morning I had the little creamer in my coffee, measured that, and I had 60 grams of oatmeal and a scoop of whey, so 365 calories pre-workout. This is meal 2, 576 calories, 55 grams of protein, 71 carbs. That's probably off because these vegetables, it's saying that the vegetables are 22 grams of carbs. But I don't know. Not really tripping on the carbs from carrots and peas. I mean, yeah, there's some corn in here. But whatever. Then I got one more meal. and a shake. I fucked up. I started way too early. Woke up at 5. Meal 1. Plus the workout. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and start editing a reel. My goal was like to do 5 videos a week. This week we did 1. It's so hard, bro. But I have to just keep going, you know. This is gonna motivate me, like trying to just think things through and stick to a process where it's better if I just edit for an hour a day, 2 hours a day. And I know it's a balance of quality versus quantity, but it's always, in my opinion, quality over anything. Because who gives a fuck if you're posting 100 shitty videos? Right, kitty? Yeah. Yeah. You good kitty. Misses her mom. Misses her mom. Where'd mom go? Yeah, she'll be back. Can't touch her butt too much. What? She's feisty. If you fucking mess with her too much. Alright. I'm gonna get this shit going. Hey, not the paper. Even though this is gonna end up in the trash anyways. Whoa. They just gave us the California Post for no reason. Like, just threw it in here. What? Newsom under fire for selfish German jaunt to trash talk the U.S. and boost his political career. Jesus Christ, dude, what has the world come to? This might be the biggest piece of shit paper on the planet, dude. Holy fucking shit. I mean, who buys this? You guys. Oh, here we go. Oh, Glorilla at the All-Star game. Fuck, bro, she's so bad. Yep, she was at the Kia Forum last night. Up the street. Well, that's that. I'll see you guys for the next meal, or I'm gonna go to Whole Foods to drop off the mics, so maybe I'll see you in the car. Who knows? Peace. Okay. This wasn't part of the plan, but I have about half of this in the freezer. 420 calories per serving, $12.50 for the whole container. This shit is crazy, dude. It's 11. So it's been 2 hours since I ate. And I was just fiending, dude.
Message on your phone from Mario Lopez.
Got the video mostly done. Gotta add a few more touches. Then I'm going to Whole Foods. But I had to get something in. This shit is so good, dude. Whew. It has so many calories. That's what's crazy. Okay. Last bite. Big ass bite. Okay. That's at least a serving. And honestly, I'm going to try and be realistic. I'm going to say 1.5. $1.25. How about that? So technically at this point, I have to pull something else. Oh, you know what? I got this barbell in here from yesterday. Take that out. Take this milk out. Okay. We're still good. It's just so early in the day. I don't like doing this. But sometimes you're fucking having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And you want to get something in. Whatever. It's a little something. Wasn't crazy. Didn't throw us completely off track. We're still gonna go get our steps in. My Whoop says my recovery is trash. But you know. Let's see. Yeah, my sleep was rough. Workout was good. Steps. I'm at 6,300 steps. So we go mob around for a while. Keep it pushing. I've been up since 5. So I mean, like it's not like 11 a.m. It's not like I just woke up. Like I've been up for fucking 6 hours already. So it's not completely crazy. Okay. See you in the car. You know, I was thinking about with the Ben and Jerry's, it's over the years I've gained and lost weight fucking 10 times. First time when I was a kid, it was like a lot of cardio, like just all day running around doing shit, and I lost weight, and my parents were like policing what I ate. Then I went to boarding school, and my activity was moderate, but it wasn't as high. But my processed food intake went up like 1,000% because at the dorm it was all like peanut butter and jelly, chips, Capri Suns, all this shit, and I didn't know that like a Capri Sun has 150 calories or some shit, or I didn't know that like if I was really putting peanut butter on a sandwich, like grown man, bro, I was making peanut butter Nutella sandwiches. Y'all don't even know what the fuck is up with that, but that is crazy. Big bag activities. Oh, see, here we go. You know, I'll pull over and fix this camera, dog. Y'all don't even know what's up. That's how much I care about this media. Okay. The battery might die soon. Fuck. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, anyways. Gained the weight at boarding school, and then the summer before college, I started, my parents had me do this like juice cleanse. So for like, it must have been like a month, bro. For like a month, all I drank was fruit and vegetable juice. And essentially was just like on a crazy fast. And lost a bunch of weight. And then I went to college and fucking gained it all back. All of it. Way, way back. And this is what, 2016? Was this when? No, 2011. It was 2011, bro. So 2011, I gained all the way back. And like, it's not like I gained it all back and some, but looking back right now, I was like, oh, I look normal. I didn't look like, but you know how your mind plays games on you when you're like in it. You're like, I'm the fattest person that's ever lived. Anyways, and then I didn't really think about it. I just decided to not care about my weight for a couple years. And finally, I got to a point like right before, at this point I was living in Michigan. I got to a point right before I moved to LA where I was really partying, I was doing blow, I was like, shit was not good. And I went on a trip to see my family in Germany for like I think it was my grandma's birthday or something. And while I was there, I had to go to a doctor because I had like an ear thing, because my ear, nose, throat shit was fucked up. And I weighed myself before going over there, and I weighed 248. And I was like, damn. And to me, that was like a rock bottom moment, right? So then I started reading a bunch of diet shit, eventually landed on some keto shit, and I read Jason Fung and Gary Taubes, and I got on this like weight loss insulin model where basically they're like, yo, you're not gonna lose weight unless your insulin's low. So I started doing low carb. And at first I was just fasting a lot because that's Funk's thing. Funk's like, oh, basically he'll say shit like, oh, you have a bunch of food in the freezer, but insulin is the lever to unlock the freezer so you can go into your stored fat. So I started fasting, and at first it was fucking, I was like taking Adderall to suppress my appetite so that I wouldn't eat. And then I would fast for so long, I would have trouble sleeping. Like I would try to fast through the night, and I couldn't go to sleep. Because like, I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes when you're just like hella hungry, you can't sleep. It's just brutal. So I was like not able to sleep. I was drinking NyQuil and all this stuff. I moved to California and was like having a hard time kind of sticking to it, but my brain was more like aware now. Okay, I need to reduce my carb intake. And at the time I didn't believe calories in, calories out. I was like, that's wrong. It's insulin. So anyways, I went on leave from work for like 2 months and went straight carnivore and got to my lowest weight as an adult, which was like, I think I got down to 204 and felt incredible, dog. Like lean, not like super lean, but just like close to being just like what felt like normal, finally. And then I went back to drinking, went back to eating all the bullshit, started dating my girl. So like basically lost all the weight in 2018. And it's been like 7 or 8 years of just like steadily gaining it back and unlearning all of the diet dogma and being like, oh shit, like motherfuckers lose weight eating carbs. And I probably gave up a bunch of muscle when I was doing keto. I wasn't tracking nothing. I was just like, my cholesterol probably was high. Like, it's a bunch of shit that I did that was all over the place. So I'm finally at a place now where I understand, like, yeah, whole foods probably best. Activity needs to be a part of it for just like, you know, you want to have your cardiovascular health and you don't want to overeat saturated fat because you're going to have a fucking heart attack. You need to worry about fiber. Artificial sweeteners are not really that bad. It's all about calories. But yeah, and in the middle of that, I was on fucking testosterone for like 2 years. And that shit fucked me up because I was like, oh, maybe my test is fucked up. And it was like, my testosterone was like in the 300s probably, which is not low, but it's on the bottom range. But I kind of felt fine. I don't know. But yeah, then I started taking tests and lifting, and then I gained a bunch of weight. But a lot of that was muscle. Then I went to the doctor and he was like, yo, your blood pressure's fucking high, dog. Because the tests and the lifting and the lifestyle, it's like, no, people don't know this. Like, you can't just be fat and take testosterone. It doesn't work. So now I've been off tests for like almost a year. Shit isn't back to the way it was, but I'm still lifting and it feels pretty good. But you know, I feel like I'm having a harder time losing the weight now because I don't have that. It's a balance. But yeah, so now I'm off the test. And instead, and I went through a whole thing with the GLP-1s, took Ozempic, that shit made me sick. Now, taking retatrutide. And that seems to be doing something. I don't know. I'm on week 3, taking 5 mgs of retatrutide. Appetite does seem to be suppressed, but you know, I've read that it compounds. So like, yeah, right now I'm not feeling it too much, but even yesterday when I was eating my last meal, I couldn't finish it. I felt so full. So I think it's beginning to have an effect. And, you know, I'm tracking. I'm allowing myself to eat junk food when I want to, just making sure that I'm tracking it. And, you know I didn't track the Ben & Jerry's perfectly, but, you know, I put in there, hey, a serving and a half. There's like 3 in the container. I ate about a third of the container. This is a realistic measurement. And hitting 10,000 steps, getting the lefts in, getting the protein in, getting all that shit in, and not being obsessive. I used to have all this drama where I was like, you know, just like, oh shit, dude, you're gonna fucking die. And I mean, yeah, you'll die in, you know, 10 years, 15 years. But right now, I feel pretty good. My activity is in a good place. I'm sleeping pretty good. I have energy. So I don't feel like the pump that I got at the gym this morning was sick. I felt great. So anyways, that's a whole ass life story for you. Let me go into Amazon real quick, return this shit, and then we're gonna hit the ruck. Oh my God, y'all. Hermosa Beach. Oh, 30-minute ruck. Doesn't sound like a lot, but God damn, bro. You put that... Oh shit. I wasn't actually listening to that. YouTube played that next. Oh my God. Actually, I like Eminem. He's not bad. He's got some hits. Oh my God. No, what I'm saying, 45-pound plate in this backpack, strap hella tight, mobbing down by the beach. You know, it's hard, but fuck, dude, it's better than being at the crib. Better than being at the crib fucking around, not doing shit. Yeah, man. Whew. Feels good. I didn't shower this morning after the gym because I knew I was gonna hit an outdoor workout. Low key, if I had gone, I went left down to Redondo Beach, towards Redondo Beach, and the path ended fairly quick, so I couldn't I came back and then I walked up the pier a little bit, and like, I don't know, that bag is so heavy. That on a day where my recovery wasn't great, like Whoop says I only slept 6 hours, not even. It says I slept 5:45, which I think that's wrong, because like I'll go to sleep and then I'll have restless legs, and then I'll get up and go to the couch, and then I'll fall asleep on the couch, and then I'll get up and like I feel like it doesn't start tracking until I am in bed consistently and don't get up. So, word for the wise. Word to the wise? What the fuck does that even mean? Anyways, word to the wise, the whoop is a little off on the sleep tracking. It says I need 10 hours. Anyways, I didn't sleep incredible. My recovery's a bit below average. And then I hit back this morning, and it was one of those where like I really had to push myself to get through all the exercises. Like I hit lat pull down with the wide grip, not the bar. There's like a black, you hold it like this, it feels dope. And then I did a seated row with the bar, so like this. And then I did a rear delt, seated rear delt. That machine, that fucking burns. And then I did another, I think it's a lat pull down, but it's a different grip. My grip, it was like this instead of sideways. Inward grip, I don't know what you call that. I need to learn workout terminology. But so I hit 3 different back exercises,
Message on your phone.
and by the end of it I was pretty tuned up. And then I still went and did 25 minutes of cardio. Incline treadmill 5.0. And then I did, it was slow, like 2 miles an hour, like chilling, looking at my phone. But yeah, so after that, the rug felt difficult. It was like, oh my God, dude. But, you know, I was listening to the new Tim Dillon. He's making fun of Pam Bondi. I mean, that shit is crazy, bro. She's wildin'. I saw some clip of a senator from Vermont just ripping into Pam Bondi, being like, what's up with y'all knowing about all these dudes being in with Epstein? Bro, apparently we knew Epstein was a pedophile in 2008. Like in 2008, I was not even 18. I was 17. I was 17 in 2008. Epstein would have molested me. Low-key, I might have been too old for Epstein. You know, that shit sucks. I believe victims. Yeah, and then I bumped a little music. I discovered a song by my buddy Kobe Jones, who's an artist in LA. It's pretty dope. It's crazy how you could just discover music. He posted something on Instagram and I was wearing my headphones and it hit just right, and then I just clicked on the thing and I added it to Spotify. That's like it's a perfect funnel for like music marketing. Like if an artist wants to pop off, you just post reels, bro. That's like that's the way. I gotta start doing that again. I did that for a while. If y'all want to listen to my music, I'll put a link in the description. Who knows? I feel weird about crossing over the realms of YouTube, like the podcast and the music and then this, but at the end of the day, this is just me making sure I fucking stay on track, you know what I'm saying? And maybe some of you guys watching will stay on track too. But yeah, his battery's about to die. So I'll see you at the crib. It's about to be 1 o'clock. I'm gonna shower, eat my next meal, same shit. Maybe I'll do a shake first. I should just bite the bullet, rip the shake first, and then do the actual food at like 4 p.m. Yeah, something like that. That's what sucks. You know how to work out, you've been working out, but you're still a fat fuck because you can't get this diet shit locked in. I know why though. It's not linear. I used to beat myself up and be like, oh, but this and that. Like, nah, bro, I had to like go through this whole ass process of learning a bunch of stuff, then unlearning a bunch of stuff, and then understanding that it is just balance. Unfortunately, with food, it's one of the few areas in which it's like, it is just balance. Like, I need to be able to eat 2 slices of pizza on a Friday and not trip. Like, it can't be like, oh, and yeah, like if I'm hella focused and I'm locked in, I'm like, all right, I'm feeling good and I have my meals and I'm on track, okay, I'm not eating pizza. But like, if I'm at a thing, people are eating pizza, I eat 2 slices, I eat 1 slice, I participated, and I don't obsess over like, bro, y'all don't even know about some of the shit that I did with just like binging due to psychologically restricting myself. Like, I'll get into it eventually. I just feel like I shouldn't be doing most of this in the car. I feel like I'm doing a lot in the car as opposed to being at the crib like with a better angle or whatever. But I guess this is where I have privacy, and it looks like the camera has finally been figured out. We're gonna learn together. Is ice cold water. And I don't always do this, but I'm weighing out the protein just cause, why not? Shug. 31 grams is 24 grams of protein. And I'm gonna do 50. And then I just started doing creatine again. Cause all these motherfuckers say that that's what you're supposed to do. Sugar. 6 grams. I gotta get off this blood pressure medication, so this is a documentary of my journey to returning to health. Anyways, I gotta keep editing. Macros on the shake: 194 calories, 38 grams of protein, 6.5 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat. And you know what? I don't mind it. And even without the next meal, with this I'm at $16.50. Including the Ben and Jerry's, dog. What's this? This is the third meal. Go edit. See you in like 2 hours. Peace. You ready? About to feed the cat. Oh, she's a good little kitty. She's a good little kitty. She gets one thing of wet food every night. It's your favorite part of the night. Yes. Yes. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh my goodness. She knows what's up. She knows what time it is. Boom. You go, kitty. Okay. Final meal. I even put mustard on this shit because I'm low key got palate fatigue on this already. But what are you gonna do? I ordered meals from Fuel.com. They look pretty good. I've had different meal prep companies before. These guys gave me like 50% off for the first week, so I got 15 meals for $117. I would have spent more than that at Walmart probably. Plus the cooking and the cleaning and all that shit. Now after that, once it goes up to like, I think the regular price is like $270 for, what is it for 20 meals? Whatever, it's a lot to do it weekly if you're not, really getting paid. But bro, the cooking is, it's not just the cooking, the shopping, which I'm gonna do a video about the Walmart pickup, because the shopping's not even that hard. Bro, if you use the Walmart app, I don't think you need to have Walmart Plus, but if you have an Amex Gold, they give you Walmart Plus for free. I don't know what the perks are even, but You're on Walmart. You order everything on the app. And then when you drive down there, some guy comes out with all your shit, puts it in your car. And it's not like I don't get why people don't get how big of a deal this is. Instacart, it's some fucking stoner who doesn't give a shit about you, and they're not being taken care of by DoorDash or Instacart or whatever. So they fuck up your groceries. Walmart knows what they have in stock, and the employee that's doing the thing, he works there. He's there all day. He knows all the aisles. He knows all the products. They never fuck up. They get exactly what you want. And they get it right. So I'm on my phone. Boom. In about an hour it's ready. The Walmart that I go to is the market. 15 minutes from here. 15 minutes back. Boom. Done. Honestly, the hardest part about shopping is putting the groceries away. I don't even mind driving down there. Then, next week when I go to shop, Walmart's like, here's all the shit that you like. And they have like just a list of the products that are frequent. So it's really easy to get in there and be like, oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. But also, you're not impulsively shopping while at the store. Like at the store, I'll go in there and be like, oh, let me grab this bullshit. Or let me, like, you impulse shop while you're there, depending on like how you're feeling, if you're tired, if you have cravings, like. On the app, I'll look at my cart and be like, do I really need that much cheese? Do I really need this many fucking tubs of Halo Top or whatever? So, shopping's not that big of a deal. It's the cooking and the cleaning. And then I'm not that great of a cook. Like, this shit is fine. And, you know, I'm getting with it. Getting with it. I'm getting through it. But I don't know, I'm burnt out on this. And I still have one more left. I think I made I've basically been eating rice, peas and carrots, and steak non-stop for 2 days. Which isn't that long. But I'm already kind of fucked up on it. So, all this to say, the fuel meals are coming in with, hang on, I'm pulling up the variety for you. Cause holy shit, they got me excited, bro. Little Italy, pasta and meatballs, buffalo crispy chicken with potatoes and broccoli, Texan turkey burger, teriyaki salmon, honey Dijon chicken, steak quesadilla, pineapple pepper stir fry, chimichurri steak. Now, granted, it is mostly chicken. That's just how it goes. But when I'm cooking for myself, it's also mostly chicken. Like, at least these guys, I don't know. It's a it's a perfect balance with the oh shit, I think the microphones are getting delivered. The cat can tell. She can tell someone's at the door. What do you think, Kitty? Is it there? Yup, there it is. Oh my god, you guys get to see this live. Finally got our mics. Bro, I swear the guys from Amazon are doing the Lord's work, because getting in and out of this building is not ideal. 5 stories. Let's go. This is gonna be so cool. Well, maybe I'll set this up, go chill out on the balcony, and we'll have a wrap up session after this. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. Like, I don't know if this is interesting or there's guys making content like this that I felt like connected to, and I just was like inspired, but also like there's been times today where I was gonna go off course, where I thought to myself, man, I can't. What about the video? Am I gonna be like on the video eating pizza? Am I gonna fuck up? Or am I just gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt multiple times today like accountability. So, I'm fucking 32. I've been up and down with my weight for fucking that whole time. I've been on and off of drugs and drinking and just like bad relationships, like a bunch of different shit. And I feel like I'm at a turning point. And, you know, this seems like a good way to document that. Make it, let y'all see the journey. And then make me feel like I can't give up, because there's some people peeping out what's going on. All right, calories for the day. So basically I'm going to take, what's cool about the Carbon app, I'm sure every fucking app does this, but I could take my lunch, hit copy, and then select dinner, and be like, boom. Lunch and dinner, same shit. So low key, I was hella low on the protein and the fat. So I'm at 2235, 187 grams of protein, 250 carbs, 51 grams of fat. I don't know, the fat might be off because the steak, that's the other thing. I'm putting in here New York loin strip steak, but the one that I picked is from some company called Open Nature. And it's saying that 200 grams of steak is 46 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat. That's not true. I mean, I know the New York strip is lean. Yeah, and then the mixed vegetables, like 22 grams of carbs for 2 servings. Whatever. I feel pretty good about this based on my step count today. I feel like I'm significant, like based on my energy and like how my stomach feels, like I feel like I'm in a deficit today. And I could probably still crush some sugar-free Jellos that I got in the fridge. And I might even eat some popcorn. Like the popcorn's real light. I feel like that doesn't, it's not like buttery popcorn. But yeah, let me set these mics up and I'll see you guys out there. Well, I know I said I was going to post up on the balcony, but that shit's straight up on Imperial. And I feel like I don't have this audio thing fully figured out. But we got the mics. I'm going to test them out with my buddy Jake tomorrow, too, when we go out there. And just see what happens, man. Today's been weird. Because usually I got my girl here, or like I'm recording like the podcast, or I'm working, or I'm doing some other shit. But like it was straight up just the workouts, the food, and then editing. And now I'm gonna start editing this probably. Yeah, man. I'm kind of hype, and I'm excited to get those meals delivered tomorrow and start, I don't know, trying to outsource some of my brain to things that can simplify my process with this, like if I could just open that fridge and grab something, pop in the microwave, done. Like even today, I had to like push myself to eat that last meal. Like I was fucking hungry, but I wanted pizza, like I didn't want fucking steak and rice again. And on day one, it was good. And you know what? I learned my lesson too. Like I learned this from Stan Efferding, because I was on that vertical diet tip for a minute, and honestly that's kind of what I'm doing at this point. It's really just flexible dieting with low FODMAP, as much as I don't think he's like incorporating Ben and Jerry's, or he'd probably stay away from corn or carrots. Or no, maybe he does eat some carrots, but he's big on rice and potatoes, steak. He likes bison. I think he drinks a little cranberry juice for some reason. Also, that fool's blasting Tess on a regular basis. He's fucking huge, which is what I want to do. I want to get to a point where I'm healthy enough to take steroids. Not like on some unhealthy, like crazy shit. I just want to be like a normal dude that's jacked, but I'm currently too fat and unhealthy that I can't do that. Like that's literally, I think, the most motivating thing to me right now is I want to be like abnormally jacked and I'm doing the workouts and I'm like, I have a good routine. Like I know how to put on muscle, but I've just never figured out how to stay lean consistently. But this is the culmination of all those years of, doing low carb and doing like fucking fasting and then jumping back and forth with different like behaviors where I was just like, I binged a lot when I was restricting. Like the restriction led to me just like freaking out and eating a bunch of shit. And now that I'm cool eating like a little bit of Ben and Jerry's at 11 a.m. Once the evening comes and I'm like, man, I kind of want pizza. I'm able to be like, I mean, you could have pizza if you want, but is that really what you want? And today the answer was no. And I ate the food that I had, which didn't make me super excited, but it was fine. It was like, yeah, whatever. Like now I'm not hungry. And I might crush some sugar-free Jell-O just to feel something tasty in my mouth. And, I might rip the bong real quick. Just to, you know what, I'm not going to do that because I know that on a night like tonight, that's just going to give me anxiety. Like 9 times out of 10, it gives me anxiety. It's just that one time where it makes me feel great, where I'm like chasing that, and I keep on being like, oh, well, I'm Cali sober, but realistically, like incorporating that shit isn't. It works if I do it like before a hike or before. I do get a sick pump when I smoke weed and then go lift, but then I get social anxiety. Then I'm in the gym like just freaking out and being like, oh shit, dude, you're fat and in public. Everybody thinks you're disgusting and gay. And then I just, there's like hot women at the gym and I'm like, yo, you are the opposite of these women. Yeah. It's not that bad. I go in there after a couple sets, I feel fucking psyched. I'm like, yo, I'm the fucking, like today after I hit the lat pull downs, I was like walking around like flexing my back. Anyways, good times. I'm probably going to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm while this footage transfers, and then I don't know what to do. How I'm going to edit this. Like, am I going to leave most of this in? Am I going to cut a lot of it out? I probably should cut a lot of it out. Well, if you're seeing this, you know what happens. So I'll catch you on the flip.